Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to take a look at the hard difficulty full power battle. I'm going to showcase you guys my units and their equipment, which you'll see on screen now. We haven't changed anything from the normal difficulty, so if you've watched that video or the showcase, you should have a good idea of what units we're rocking and what gear we're rocking. But yes, no need to change anything, so fully event exclusive team. And yeah, pretty straightforward time. Honestly speaking, a super duper simple process. So yeah, really quite straightforward. Now, obviously for those who maybe don't know, but a full power battle, essentially, the main gimmick or the main mechanic here is that we take 4 units of certain categories and we use them to defeat a boss. Now, in terms of defeating the boss, there's a couple of things you need to know. So the first thing you need to know is you need to obviously save your all-out attacks, which are the strike and blast cards with the yellow-white borders that have no key cost, and save your rising rush attack for when the boss enters their shield phase. Before the boss enters their shield phase, they will do a purple AoE attack phase, which you will need to dodge by moving forwards and backwards. This is fairly easy for you to dodge, however sometimes the AI can get caught up and take a lot of damage, so I suggest making sure that the AI is equipped with health gear, as this will help them to survive. Generally speaking, that's the best way about it. Outside of that, honestly speaking, there's not too much else in the way of mechanics. When the boss's shield is up, you will need to whittle it down. The moment you are able to break the shield, you will break the boss and be able to continue doing damage to them. Should you fail, the boss will do a huge AoE attack that will essentially put your whole team on 1 health, or at least some of the weaker units. But yes, generally most units will end up on 1 health, and then it's kind of a difficult situation for you to crawl back from. So yeah, it is difficult once the shield doesn't break, but that is what it is. So outside of that, tactically there's not too much you can do. A lot of it comes down to the strength you enter in with. It's kind of just a DPS race. So a lot of the times, the only ways are to really improve your team. Either bring stronger characters that still have the battle bonus. Make sure that you check the comrades for your units. Make sure that you have the strongest friend units available. And then outside of that, make sure that you work on the equipment that you have. That's generally the best procedure. And allows you to obviously get a pretty good idea of what you're doing. Other than that, make sure that you get the timing perfect on your melee attacks and on your key blast attacks. Make sure that you tap as quickly as possible so that you can trigger the perfect score for both of them. It does significantly improve your damage, so you're going to want to do that. It's 25 taps, and then obviously on the strike it's pretty straightforward. You just need to time it as the circle closes in. But yeah, that's basically it. Obviously the rewards for full power battle, well, so you can farm the full power medals. Full power medals can be used to obtain older event exclusive characters, as well as also can be used to obtain the art core materials which you use to boost your unit's art attack skills. So this is pretty important, especially if you're someone who's into min-maxing for PvP. It's going to be super important to max out your unit's arts core. It basically boosts their stats and their performance by 5%, which is pretty important. Now, outside of that, obviously you get the Z power for Goku from this event, and he's a free-to-play unit, but it still is pretty cool to get the Z power for Goku. So yeah, obviously I highly suggest that you also complete this for that, but it's not the sole reason. There is some decent rewards. The slot removers are also helpful. The arts core materials very helpful. So yeah, it's not the only reason. Just highly suggest basically that you do give it a try, because you're going to want to benefit from it. And yeah, that's the hard difficulty. Obviously we'll take a look at the Scream difficulty and the team I use for that. But yeah, that's basically it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.